The Vertical Earth Kilometer. The Vertical Earth Kilometer is a permanent art installation created by Walter de Maria in Friedrichsplatz Park in front of the Fridericianum in Kassel, Germany. The Vertical Earth Kilometer is a solid brass rod, 1 kilometer 3,284 fort in length and 2 inches 1 cm in diameter. It is inserted into the earth so that its top is flush to the ground and embedded in a 2 by 2 meter red sandstone square. Installed in 1977 during Documenta 6, it has been on permanent view ever since. The Vertical Earth Kilometer is maintained by the Dia Art Foundation as one of the 11 locations and sites they manage. De Maria's 1979 artwork, The Broken Kilometer in New York City, is a companion piece to the Vertical Earth Kilometer. Design. The Vertical Earth Kilometer is an 18-ton round solid brass rod. It is 5 centimeters in diameter and 1 kilometer long. The rod is inserted into the earth so that a 5 centimeter wide end sits flush with the surface of the earth and is embedded in the center of a 2 by 2 meter square red sandstone plate. The work is installed in Kassel, Germany, in Friedrichsplatz Park in front of the Fridericianum, and has no label or plaque marking it as artwork or explaining what it is. When viewing the top of the artwork, the only part visible from above ground, Ella Morton, a reporter for Slate magazine, said it looks like a coin that's been dropped, forgotten, and trodden on over several decades, and Ken Jennings of Condé Nast Traveler notes that the work resembles a kilometer zero marker seen in many European countries. Documenta proposes many interpretations of the piece, including the hidden rod is meant to prompt us to reflect on the earth and its place in the universe, and a symbolic act of restoring a valuable metal to the exploited earth. Documenta also notes that the Vertical Earth Kilometer is a piece of minimal, conceptual, and land art, the 3 significant artistic strategies of the period. History. Created in 1977 for Documenta 6, Art in the Media in Art, the Dia Art Foundation funded the barely visible but monumental sculpture. A Texas oil company was hired by de Maria under the direction and supervision of the Kassel-based engineering firm of Hans-Jürgen Pickel. A narrow, 1 kilometer deep shaft was bored, cutting through 6 geological layers. The brass rod was lowered into the bore hole in segments, which were screwed together as they went to form the full 1 kilometer rod. It took 79 days to install the work, during which locals had to endure loud drilling noise. Locals were also unhappy with the total cost of the virtually invisible artwork, 750,000 Deutschmarks, approximately $2 million in 2016 values. The Vertical Earth Kilometer has been on permanent public display since it was installed in 1977 and is maintained by the Dia Art Foundation as one of the 11 locations and sites they manage. In 1979, de Maria created the Broken Kilometer as a companion piece to the Vertical Earth Kilometer. It is in the Soho neighborhood in New York City and uses a brass rod of the same weight, length, and diameter as this work.